And let's talk about the highly anticipated rematch. Brock Lesnar coming out of retirement, seemingly, to take on Oba Femi. Clash in Italy. Oba Femi said tonight, the first time he was out to beat Brock Lesnar, this time he is out to kill him. Man, I know the first match was so anticipated and it was so highly regarded when it was over with. I don't really know what to expect in this one. Honestly, I know there are more hits that they can play. You know, there was no real Suplex City that happened. You know, there was a couple that happened, but
yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm way more okay with Brock seemingly foregoing his retirement to come back to face Oba Femi again.
I am too. If he's putting him over, and this is it, like this. But again, like there's no way he's not on SummerSlam. Like if he came back for Clash, there's no way he's not on SummerSlam. So how do we get there? Is the question.
I'll get there. Go ahead.
I think you said what could they do for this one? Like what's a way that they could do something to be different? Worst case scenario is right out of the gate, F5, 1, 2, 3, Brock wins. Like I think that universally is the worst case scenario.
Yep.
And then I know I'm going to speak out of both sides of my mouth, but that's totally fine because I can do that because I'm on the podcast.
It's what we all do. It's fine.
Yeah. As if Oba hits his power bomb right off rip a couple times, pins him 1, 2, 3, and Oba straight squashes Brock. Like I think that is something that would be interesting and just jaw dropping for people to be like, oh, this is legit. This is something else. And then maybe you could do something where like Brock comes out on Raw the next night to like officially cut a retirement promo. Gunther comes out, somebody else comes out, and like trying to pick the pieces of a broken Brock Lesnar, whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I don't think they're going to go longer than they did at Mania. I think it's just going to be big move after big move. I think this will be because it really wasn't a Mania. I think this will be the finisher spam match that we thought it was going to be at Mania of multiple F5s, kickouts, multiple power bombs, kick out like that. I think it's just going to be a lot of that, and then whoever wins just comes out the last second and wins.
Right. Well, I mean, this is going to open the show, I think, is what I heard on ESPN. So if you're putting Roman and Jacob in the first hour of the show on ESPN, it makes sense to put this first because it's only going to be 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have the retirement angle at the end to eat up any time. I don't know. I don't know what I want to see happen here because, Andy, if Brock wins, we're going to go to a rubber match at SummerSlam. And Oba's going to win there, and it's going to be fine. That will work out just fine. But let's say that Oba wins this one, and he beats Brock 2 in a row. What do you do with Brock Lesnar? Andy, I didn't come up with this idea. Somebody online came up with this idea. And you know how I don't like to give the internet wrestling community a lot of credit. But I'm going to give them credit on this one. So then the question becomes, what do you do with Brock Lesnar? Is he just done after that? No. We're talking about, I mentioned earlier that after Oba Femi beats Brock Lesnar, then he can go after Gunther. And then we're wondering what happens on the other side. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam, Brock's official retirement match. Who better to retire Brock Lesnar than Roman Reigns?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I'll say this: just hearing that matchup makes my stomach turn because we have seen it so many times. And like, was the last time in SummerSlam in Nashville? Was that the last time they faced each other?
Yep.
Okay, that was probably their second best match that they've ever had with each other. Like WrestleMania 31 was really good. Then that one was good. And then all the other ones have happened. And they're I wouldn't even say they're all right. Like they're not the best. 38, we were in the building for WrestleMania 38. You were in the building for WrestleMania 34, which is
the worst.
The worst. We decided the worst WrestleMania main event of all time. So just hearing the idea of it, I'm with you. Like the idea of it is great. Hearing it though makes my stomach turn. I would be the most nervous for it because I've seen it so many times end so badly that I don't know what else they could do, even if you add the retirement angle, to make it feel different.
They'll figure it out. Listen, I know, but we have not seen a Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar match under this version of the WWE. I know we saw it at SummerSlam, but if you believe what you read on the internet, Vince McMahon was still involved, blah, 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 blah.
I think he came back later. I think that was Triple H's first like pay-per-view by itself, and then Vince got back involved.
It technically was, but who really knows? If I'm being honest, who really knows? His name was still on the ownership deal at that point. So anything is possible. All I'm saying is I think enough time has passed and you put that retirement angle on this match, I feel like something good can come of it. I'm not saying great. I'm not saying awesome. I'm not even saying it'll be their best match that they've ever had. But with the stakes being what they are, I think it could be a good idea. I'm not sold on it either. I think it could be a good idea, though. Who better? If it's not Oba Femi, who better to retire Brock Lesnar than Roman Reigns?
I would still say Gunther is a better option than Roman.
Okay.
But outside of that, like not Cody, not Seth. I don't even know anybody else really on the roster that's had things with, because he's always faced Roman. Like, that was the thing. He always faced Roman.
Which is exactly why Roman should retire him.
Oh, no. I don't know. That's why I like giving it to Oba. Like, give it to a young, unless we're doing Braun Breaker. Like, I think Braun Breaker would be another one.
Okay.
That would be better than Roman. From a who needs it more aspect.
Yep. Makes sense.
But I don't know.
All right. We didn't make an official prediction on the last match because who really knows exactly what's going to happen. Let's make an official prediction here. Does Oba Femi go 2-0 against Brock Lesnar? Does Brock get his win back and we go to SummerSlam? What do you think?
I would be 1,000% saying Oba wins if it wasn't for one detail.
Okay.
The fact that they're saying Oba versus Brock 2. Like, I think them adding 2 behind it makes it seem like there's another one coming.
This third one coming.
If you have 2, you got to have 3.
Yep.
I hate that I'm saying this. I hope I'm wrong. I'm afraid Brock is probably going to win and get his win back.
Okay.
Maybe he cheats to do it. Maybe he underhand tactics to do it. I don't know. But if you're going to have Brock win, you got to make Oba look the best he's ever looked coming out of it. Like that has to be the top priority.
Yep. I agree with that. And I agree with that prediction. As much as the internet wrestling community sold me on a Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns match one final time, I got way more excited about that than I should.
Yes, I did.
I do think that Brock Lesnar wins and we get a part 3 at SummerSlam, a proper retirement, headlining probably night number 1, Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi for a third time.